Welcome back to Steins Gate. Last time, it became clear that if we want to save Mayuri, we need to reverse Lukaku's D-mail, which means Lukaku going back to being a boy. And of course, when Okarin broached that topic with Lukaku reacted exactly the way you would expect her to react. And so he's gone back to Kurisu to tell her how everything went pretty badly. I'm gonna see... Yeah, so we're gonna see if we use the D-mail in the next 20-25 minutes or not. I mean, if the option is there, I'm not going to send it until I've played through the version where I haven't sent it. So, let's just get started. When I get back to the lab, I take Kurisu out to the bench and explain what happened. Kurisu listens with an annoyed expression the whole time. When I finish, she glares at me and says, "You raised a flag. What are you talking about?" Don't you get it? You raised a flag. Or I guess you could say you tripped over a flag that was already raised. You mean a death flag? Why? It's a romance flag, genius. No. What? A romance flag? Urishibara-san likes you. Kurisu thrusts her finger at me. When her beloved Hoenn Kyoma told her she was a guy, it tore her pure maidenly heart into tiny little pieces. In other words, your plan was a massive failure. She sure is calm when it's my neck on the line. I guess and Mayuri's neck is also on the line as well. Love is trouble. There's no formula for calculating people's feelings. Too many unknowns to solve for. She shakes her head like she can't imagine anything worse. Has this girl never been in love? The direct approach was a mistake. It'll be even harder to persuade her now. You should think of another way this time, like asking her mother directly. Though I'm sure the Urishibara family already thinks of you as the man who made their daughter cry, so they might have their guard up. Lukaku likes me? I don't want to believe it. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but... when do you think I first set off that romance flag? How is there still a romance flag after he basically assaulted her? Well, he didn't assault her. He kind of did. When he, grabbed her to check if she was a girl. I feel like that would, if it were me, that would definitely put me off. Like, that would be the last straw. Okay. How should I know? I mean, think about it. Lukaku was a guy last week. If he already liked me at that point, then he wasn't a guy last week on this world line. He's been a girl the whole time. Uh-oh. That's just your perspective. From everyone else's perspective, she was always a girl. It makes perfect sense. Think in terms of the current world line. Right. It makes perfect sense. Still.
それより私が不安なのは
Anyway, there's a bigger problem.
漆原さんの性別を男に戻すことで本当に IBN5100 は戻ってくるのかっていうこと。
Will changing Urushibara-san's gender to male really bring the IBN 5100 back?
前の世界線とは変化があった。
Something is different from the previous world line.
ルカ子の父親の話では IBN5100 は少なくとも以前は柳林神社に存在していたということだ。
According to Lukaku's father, the IBN 5100 was definitely at Yanabayashi Shrine.
鈴葉がフェイリスの父親に託し、彼の死後にフェイリスが柳林神社に奉納した。
Suzuha gave it to Faris's dad. After he died, Faris donated it to Yanabayashi Shrine.
その流れは俺が IBN5100 を手に入れた世界線と同じなのだ。
That sequence is the same as on the world line where I obtained the IBN 5100.
段階的に元の世界線に近づいてきてるっていうことか。
So you're gradually approaching the original world line.
思ったんだけど世界線ってそう簡単に変化するものじゃない気がする。
No, I've been thinking, you really shouldn't be able to change the world line so easily.
なぜそう思う？
What makes you say that?
だって世界には60億以上の人間がいるのよ。
I mean, there are 6 billion people in the world.
その中の誰か一人の性別が男から女に変わったところで世界線が大きく変わるなんて不自然。
It doesn't make sense that switching a single person's gender could cause such a huge change in the world line. Maybe it's like world line specific to one person's perspective of it. So like it's Okarin for him, obviously, because it's people he knows. His world line is changing. And, you know, he's so important to what's going on. The world line is changing quite a lot, but maybe, you know, off in Europe, the world line, yeah, it's changing, but nothing is changing there. Like, it's exactly the same. It's only really diverging around this small sort of, like, microclimate of where this D-mail and where the phone wave, completely forgot what it was called, the phone wave is. And it's like this group of people. I don't know, that's a theory, I guess. It's not really, we have nothing that to confirm or deny this in the game, but just, you know, changing what happens to one person in Japan, other than maybe these guys, because they could potentially have a huge impact on what's happening with CERN and with science, probably wouldn't change the world line, at least somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm just making theories up at the moment, so.
鈴葉が言っていたが、タイムリープによって本来と異なる行動を取った場合、ダイバージェンスは変わるとしても 0.00001% だと言っていた。
According to Suzuha, taking different actions after a time leap will only change divergence by around 0.0000001%, if at all.
だが、フェイリスの D メールを否定したときは 0.05% の変動があった。
But when I cancelled Faris's D-mail, there was a 0.05% change.
0.05% でも十分大きい。
0.05% is pretty big.
あまねさんはこのことについてなんて？
What did Amane-san have to say about that?
2010年はアトラクタフィールドが大きく分岐する年であり、その鍵は俺と IBN5100 が握っていると。
The year 2010 is a major attractor field junction, and the key is whether or not I obtain an IBN 5100.
IBN5100 と岡部の距離がダイバージェンスの数値を決定するのかな？
Maybe the divergence meter actually measures your distance to the IBN 5100.
つまりあんたを含めた全ての人間の D メールがバタフライエフェクトによって IBN5100 のありかに影響を与えた。
In any case, what you're saying is that all of the D-mails we sent had an influence on the IBN 5100's location somehow?
D メールの中には俺のリーディングシュタイナーが発動しないものもあった。
There were also some D-mails that didn't activate reading Steiner.
逆に言えばリーディングシュタイナーが発動した D メールだけを取り消していけば IBN5100 はあんたの手元に戻ってくるのかも。
So just cancel the D-mails that activated reading Steiner, and the IBN 5100 might come back to you. I'm trying to remember what other D-mails there were, apart from the ones that were like, we've already reversed or planning to reverse. Moeka sent one, didn't she, where she was like, oh, I want to get a new phone. I don't know if Okarin ever saw what she actually sent, because knowing what we now know about Moeka, maybe it was something completely different. And there was the lottery one, but I can't think of any others right now. I don't know. The remaining D-mails were sent by Lukaku and, yeah.
Kiryu Moeka ka.
Kiryu Moeka. Yep. I don't want to see that woman again if I can help it. In any case, I should focus on Lukaku right now.
Lukaku no ken wa dou sureba ii?
So what should I do about Lukaku?
付き合っちゃえば
Just go out with her?
マジで
Seriously?
好きな人いないんなら別にためらう必要ないでしょ
If there's nobody you like, then there's no reason not to, is there?
そうやって彼女の心を解きほぐしてあげればいい。そしたら心よく教えてくれるんじゃない
Get close and help her work through her feelings. Then she'll probably tell you what you need to know.
マユリが死ぬのは2日後だ。のんびり解きほぐしている暇はない。
Mayuri dies in 2 days. I don't have time for that touchy-feely stuff. Suddenly, Kurisu's expression turns grave.
これは最後の選択肢として考えておいてほしいんだけど。
Only consider this as a last resort.
やろうと思えば漆原さんの人格を否定して脅してでも番号を聞き出すこともできる。
If you're willing to hurt Urushibara-san, you can always take the information by force.
どうせ世界線改変後はそのことを彼女も忘れてるはず。そう考えれば最後の手段として検証する余地ありだと思う。
She'll forget after the world line changes, won't she? In that case, I think it's a valid option.
マユリが死ぬことに比べたらまだマシってレベルだけどね。
But only when compared to Mayuri's death.
私今すごく最低なこと言ってるな。
I hate myself for suggesting this.
いや、あらゆる手段を講じるのは必要なことだ。
No, you're right. I need to consider every possible option.
だがそれはできればやりたくない。
But I don't want to do that if there's any other choice. I'm not saying this for myself. From my perspective, when the world line changes, everything until that point becomes undone. But what about from Lukaku's perspective? What if this world line continues after I leave it behind? Lukaku of this world line will have to live with what I did to her. That possibility exists. Suzuha said that's not the case, but there's no way to be sure. And since I can't confirm or deny that possibility, I don't want to use Kurisu's last resort. Besides, I have the time leap machine. And as long as I have it, I can repeat the days before Mayuri's death forever. Of course, there's still the danger of a time leap failure. In any case, the first thing I should do is have an honest talk with the girl in question. Honesty is always good. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. Is it cicadas or cicadas? Is that just depending on where you're from in the world? Is that like, I don't know. We don't have them here. The sunlight's not too strong yet. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. I was up all night thinking about Lukaku.
Okarin! Ah! Ita!
Okarin! Ah! There you are. Mayuri enters the room and looks at me with a disapproving pout. She didn't say Tutoru. It's rare to see her in such a bad mood.
早いな。まだ8時だぞ。今日は何かあるのか？
You're early. It's still 8. Something happening today? I think Lukaku has told her what happened.
オカリンに怒りに来たんだよ。
I'm here to scold you, Okarin. She gives me a glare that's more cute than frightening. She's never been very good at getting angry.
あのね、マユシーはオカリンにがっかりなのです。
Mayushi's very disappointed in you. Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me.
何の話だ?
What did I do?
しらばっくれてもダメだもん。オカリンってば、ルカちゃんを泣かせたでしょ。
You can't fool me, Okarin. You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you?
なぜそれを?
How did you...
ルカちゃんに相談されたんだよ。男だったって言われたって。
Luka-chan told me. She said you said she was a guy. Damn. Those two are close friends. I should have known Lukaku would go to Mayuri
オ
first.
カリン、なんでそんなひどいこと言ったの？
Why would you say such a mean thing, Okarin?
マユリには関係ないことだ。これは対機関に関わる重大な機密事項であり。
Mayuri, it doesn't involve you. This is a serious, confidential matter involving the organization.
関係なくないよ。ルカちゃんはマユシーのお友達だもん。
It does too involve me. Luka-chan is Mayushi's friend.
話してくれないならね。マユシーはオカリンと絶交だよ。もうラボメンもやめちゃうんだからね。
If you don't tell me we're not friends anymore, okay? I'm gonna quit being a lab mem. This is the first time I've ever seen Mayuri so angry. I'm not sure how to deal with this, honestly.
ねえねえ、どうしてあんなひどいこと言ったの？
Why did you say such a mean thing? I did it to save you. But I can't say that. I don't have it in me to tell this innocent girl that she's fated to die in just 2 days. Come to think of it, was it a mistake to tell Lukaku about Mayuri's murder? I did make sure to tell Lukaku not to breathe a word of it.
何か悩みがあるんだよね。
Worried about something, aren't you? She's sharp, even though she never seems to be thinking anything.
わかるよ。だってね、マユシーは毎日オカリンのことを見てるもん。
I can tell. I've been watching you longer than anyone, Okarin.
それにね、昨日も外でクリスちゃんとずっと話し込んでたでしょ。
And yesterday you talked with Christian for a long time, didn't you?
悩みがあるならマユシーも聞くよ。
If something's wrong, you should talk to Mayushi too, okay?
マユシーにも話してほしいな。ね、それでね、ルカちゃんに謝りに行こう。仲直りしに行こう。マユシーも一緒に行くから。
I want the help too, okay? Now, let's go apologize to Luka-chan. Will you do that for me? Mayushi will come too, so let's...
オカリン？
やれやれだな、マユリオ。この俺が悩みだと。バカも休み休み言え。
Come now, Mayuri. Me? Worry? Don't be ridiculous.
この俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。法王院京馬だぞ。この俺に悩みなどない。
I am the insane mad scientist, Hoenn Kyoma. I have nothing to worry about.
あるのはただ混沌への渇望と野心のみだ。
All I have is the hunger for chaos.
オカリン。
I can't tell Mayuri. I can't. Even if Mayuri hates me for it. Ooh, I've got mail! Something important? What? Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting. Please. I told her everything yesterday, including about Mayuri's death. Perhaps after sleeping on it, she finally decided to believe my story.
Yes.
All right. I get up from the sofa.
どこ行くの？マユシーの話はね、まだ終わってないよ。
Where are you going? Mayushi's not done talking.
これからルカ子のところに行ってくる。
I'm going to Lukako's.
本当？謝りに行くの？だったらマユシーも。
Really? You're going to apologize? Then let Mayushi come too.
いや、お前について来られるといろいろ面倒になる。
No, that will just make it harder. I put my hand on Mayuri's shoulder.
だから留守番を頼む。
Please, take care of the lab while I'm gone. Mayuri's shoulders droop. She looks sad for some reason, but she lets me go. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukako standing alone in the courtyard. She's dressed in regular clothes instead of her Miko garb. She still hasn't noticed me. Lukako stands still in the silent courtyard. The only movement comes from the trees swaying in the summer breeze. It's like a scene from a movie. I stop and watch in fascination. Finally, Lukako turns around. Whoop. Our eyes meet. I awkwardly clear my throat and walk towards him. Her. Lukako bows her head.
来てくれたんですね。
Came.
ありがとうございます。
You. We stare at each other in silence. Crap. This is awkward. I can't stand the silence, so I try to start the conversation.
マユリに何を話した？
What did you tell Mayuri?
すみません。でもこんなことマユリちゃんにしか相談できなくて。
Sorry, but Mayuri-chan's the only one I could talk to about this.
どこまで話したのかという意味だ。
I mean, how much did you tell her?
ほとんどは内緒にしました。マユリちゃんが死んじゃうっていうこととかも。
I kept most of it a secret, especially the stuff about her dying. That's a relief.
まだ冗談だと思っているのか？
Do you still think I'm joking? Kako shakes her head. She believes me?
大事な話というのはにゃんだしょうかにゃ？
You said you had something important to talk about, Nya? Oh god, he's taking after Faris? I don't think we need anyone else using Nya all the time. I'm trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Faris. I really don't know how to deal with Lukako now that she's a girl.
あの。
Lukako takes a deep breath, as if to prepare herself. Her face is turning red for some reason. I think we're coming up to a love confession right here, and Okarin is going to probably react very awkwardly. She opens her mouth to speak, then closes it again. This continues for several cycles. What's wrong with her? Her tension is getting to me. My heart starts pounding like an alarm bell.
僕は。
Yes?
お願いが。
Want to ask? Yes?
岡部さんが昨日言ったこと。
Okabe-san, about what you said yesterday? Yeah?
信じます。
I believe you.
そうか。
Well, that's great. So she's willing to go back to being a guy, even though I hurt her feelings. For her to believe me in spite of that makes me pretty happy. But something's strange about Lukako. She still looks wound up pretty tight. In fact, it's gotten worse. Now she looks on the verge of tears.
それで。
Oh, well...
男に戻る代わりに。
In exchange for becoming a guy again? In exchange, she wants something in return? I wasn't expecting this.
京都明日
Hey, and tomorrow,
まゆりちゃんが危ないことになる前まででいいですから。
we can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger. What is she talking about? My throat goes dry. I'm so tense, and I don't know why.
だから
So,
になってください。
be my...
よく聞こえなかったんだが、もう一度頼む。
I couldn't hear you. One more time? Lukaku's voice was even softer than ever. So soft that I couldn't hear her from here. Please be my boyfriend. We know what she's saying, it's boyfriend. No good. I still can't hear her. If he got B and then end, like, how is he not just figuring out what she's saying?
はっきりと言ってほしい。俺にできることなら何でもするから。
Speak up. I'll do anything I can.
コーヒー
Boyfriend.
なんだって？
What? Okay, this is just getting ridiculous now. Like, surely it's loud enough for him to figure it out just from context.
恋人になってください。
Please be my boyfriend. What? Boyfriend. It takes me a while to process the word. Meanwhile, Lukaku starts squirming and fidgeting. She refuses to look me in the eye. My heart is pounding. What's going on? What did she say to me? Boyfriend. Boy. Friend. Boyfriend. She wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow? What?
なぜだ？
Why? Without thinking, I asked the worst possible question. Lukaku curls up even smaller.
好きだからです。
Like you. Her voice is as small as the buzzing of a mosquito, but it has all the courage she can muster. I feel my heart tighten at those words. Silence. More silence. Wait just a second. This is too sudden. I mean, maybe it's not sudden exactly. I've known about Lukaku's feelings since yesterday, when Kurisu told me about the romance flag. But still, I didn't think it would come to this. My mind goes blank. I can't think straight. Lukaku hangs her head, waiting for my answer. She looks so cute and innocent. I feel myself drawn to... No! No! That's wrong. No, that's not. That's just wrong. I am not attracted to Lukaku, okay. But, like, we can all acknowledge that even before Lukaku became a girl, Okarin was kind of attracted to them. Like, Okarin was always like, oh, they're so cute, they're so innocent. Like, let's not pretend otherwise.
考えさせてくれ。2分。いや、5分だけ時間をくれ。
Let me think about it. Give me 5 minutes. I turn and flee like a scared rabbit and will leave it there on I guess a bit of a cliffhanger, but he doesn't really have any reason to say no. Like, it's 2 days. I guess he'll have to remember it, but no one else will. And Lukaku's a girl now, so if that's his issue, like, no big deal. But yeah, he definitely liked Lukaku even before. He was always like, Lukaku looks so cute, I can't believe they're a guy. Like, ooh. So, yeah. We still haven't sent the DML yet. We're getting there. I didn't expect there to be this much build-up, but of course there is. It's like a whole new chapter. Like, there was build-up before the last one with Faris as well. Like, I don't know, for some reason I thought, like, oh, new chapter, we'll send the thing and reverse it, and then that'll be it. But of course there's build-up to it. I feel really bad for Lukaku. Like, Okarin's not really treated her very well, at least in the world line that we're aware of. Like, we don't know what happened in the past before the world line changed. But from what we've seen, he's not treated her very well. Like, Lukaku needs to really find someone else. But, you know, she's 16, I guess. Like, you know. Well, we'll see what happens next time when we return to hear Okarin's answer. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time.